Hello and welcome back to my channel, and thank you to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Those that watch that don't, please subscribe, it does help us out with my stats. But first off here, it's just a feeding video straight in with my Pulsathiea metallica. This is an adult female, and today she's actually not in the mood of eating. She's gone a bit, since she's matured, she's slowed down with her eating, but is looking for a male. So anybody give us a shout out and give me a message, and if you've got a male, then we could get on pairing them up. Straight into this other adult female again, Salmopaeus cambridgei, the Trinidad chevron. This is so feisty, this one, but the coloration of this is just amazing. And look at that for the colors on the feet, the underside, the eyes, the fang, the prey. Definitely a feisty tarantula, but they are common, but I think they're well worth it when they get to adult size. Next we have my Chilobracte finbriatus, which you would have seen in a couple of previous videos. We've just rehoused her into this one, so she's starting to web up everywhere, but just given her a roach for the first time. I've not fed any of mine on roaches for about 6 months, so I'm just trying to entice her out, and there we go. She took straight away. She's a definite female. Not an adult, still juvenile, subadult I would reckon on this one, but very happy with that. Try and give you a close-up look without putting my phone inside, or the camera, sorry. And there we go, so we give you a close-up look of her munching away. I did manage to get the phone in there, probably about 1 inch away from her, but gives you a good perspective there. Next we have the Chilobracte species Cancracon, the dark earth tiger, which I bought off Peter Webster, absolute legend. And this was massive, dark brown, and then molted, and you can see there, I could show you the spermatheca, highlight it there, and this is now a mature female, and she's starting to go black, so I am over the moon. Thank you, Peter. This one I've not shown in a while, my Brachypalmer Emilia. I've actually named Emily, I think, or Emilia, but this one's starting to get really big now, so it's a subadult. Slowed down with the eating, but she's quite calm. She lets me get really close with my camera, zoom in, and I get some good shots. But this is the first meal she's had in probably 2 months. But you can see she's still eating. It's a Mario worm, so it's not really big. Don't really give her a roach, but just thought I'd stick with this. Next, we're on to the most aggressive tarantula I have in my collection, which most people don't believe. It's the Honduran Tillicatl abulpolossum. I can't believe it, I just said that first go. And she's normally a good feeder. She hasn't fed for a while. She is mature, and she has been paired, and she devoured the male as well, so I'm hoping she's gravid. The last time she was gravid, she held on to the sac before laying for about 9 to 10 months till she was ready, had the right conditions. So I've just upped the heat a little bit, and hoping that I'll fatten her up and she'll drop again. But unfortunately on the last one, within 1 or 2 days of doing the sac, she rolled it up and then just stuck it straight into the water dish. So whether she knew it wasn't good or she made a mistake, I don't know, but if she does one again, I'm going to remove it straight away for incubation. So there we go, my most aggressive tea. Next we have the Pteronoclus marinus, which is the Sambara Obt, and this is Lucy's one. She purchased this herself, and previous video as well showed in the feeding, you can see the yellow bands, and I've got some real good close-up footage of this one feeding, and they're not as aggressive as what people make out. They are a dangerous one. They have a very potent venom and a very bad bite, but anybody that has OBTs, once they get a good size, they're quite predictable. They don't really leave their web, and they will stay chilled unless you provoke them. So definitely one to have in your collection as well. Next, not shown these in a while, but I thought I'd split this on the screen so you can see them. I have a pair. They're a subadult pair. I've had them for quite some time. Female on the left and the male on the right. Trying to slow the male down. As you can see, he's getting to be quite big, and he's also skittish, and he's very feisty, and he will not hesitate to bite. The female's a bit calmer, but she's more reluctant to go off her food, so I try to slow the male down to match them so I can get them at the same time for the pair, but I don't think they'll be ready till at least next year, these ones. But I think you'll agree, absolutely stunning coloration. Next we have Grammostola pulchra, the Brazilian black, and everybody needs one of these in their collection. They are absolutely gorgeous, even though there's no color, it's just velvety black. But if you remember one of my previous videos, I had Snipes, and I've had him for so long, and then turned out to be a female. That was a good take there. But unfortunately Snipes had some issues due to molt, and I didn't see it straight away, and he passed away, so pretty gutted. Well, she passed away. But just look at this. If I can get in a bit closer in a second, look at the size of the fangs. And then look how velvety and dark and deep the black is on this spider. And this is just started to be a subadult, but this will start getting bigger and bigger. But here we go, try to zoom in as close as I can. I was literally, I think, about a centimetre away from the face, but didn't react. Once they've got food, they're normally okay. Here we have another classic, the Brachypalmer Emilia, the green bottle blue. This one here, this specimen, I think had potential DKS and was not moving properly because it couldn't even walk on its own web. It would get stuck, its legs would stick up in the air. But I've managed to catch it quite quick and put it near the water dish, kept the humidity up, fed right in front of the spider, and it's molted out, and it seems to be a lot better now. It's got better movement and is getting straight into eating. So I think if you do catch DKS straight away, you can actually stop them from perishing or having a difficult time for over the next couple of months. But sprayed with water on the humidity there for them, and you can see the coloration. Look, the turquoise legs, green carapace, and the eyes on this one are a different cluster put together. They're a little bit more bunched together on these, but absolutely stunning. Okay, next, Megaphobema robustum, the Colombian giant redleg. I've not showed you this one before. It's a bit skittish. And I've removed the house just so you could see it, because it will not come out because it's a sling, but getting onto just in the juvenile stage. But they're quite bold when they get bigger. But I just wanted to show you because I've not put it on the camera at all yet, but it's not going to feed because I've removed it from its house. So we'll wait and I'll do that again at a later stage. But I'll show you an adult picture of these. So if anybody has one of these, you know they're bold, but they do a really different dance once they've eaten, and it's very, very interesting. So I'll catch that in the future. Next, we have one of my Theraphosa, the Burgundy Goliath bird eater. I was messing around with this roach for about 10 minutes, going all over the place, and I managed to get it in here, and she should take it. There we go. She had a bit of a difficult molt as well on the last one because they're getting bigger. She's okay, no DKS, no nothing like that at all. She just took a bit longer because of the body size is getting bigger, just to harden up. I think about 3 months to fully get moving. She wouldn't feed for quite some time, but her abdomen's absolutely huge, but she's doing good. So next we have the Vicularia, the Antilles pink toe. And I have 3 of these subadults to adults. I have 2 confirmed females, and I'm hoping one is a male. But there we go. Look, just give that a feed. And these always let you get in close. And there we have it. So I thought I'd get in and zoom in a bit quicker, and you can see the coloration, the pink toes. And if you're going really close at the tips of the pink toes, they're almost like a yellow tinge. But look at that. That's not a good sight for the roach there, but good one for the tarantula to eat. So we fed that along, and I will leave that be and we'll move on with something else. But the next one I'm quite interested to show you because it is the Panther species negri color. And you would have seen on previous videos, this is my female, and as you've seen there, gravid, because her abdomen is getting huge. We did pair with the male many times, and I think it's a definite successful pairing because she's just putting on some weight but is not eating, which I'll just show you now. She runs over it, but she's not eating at all, and she let it go there, so I'll remove that out. But I'm hoping to keep an eye on her because she's now starting to lay web everywhere, so hoping that she's going to drop a sack soon, and I'll keep you all posted for that one. But I think you'll agree, some great little updates there, and cross my fingers for this one. But any of you got any males out there for the previous females, please do get in touch. See you on the next video.